Alright gamers, got some new stuff of course coming up for Sonic right here. So of course we got a lot of info, a lot of new details for all the big new update stuff, info details. It's crazy, it's huge for Crossworld. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of new images and stuff like that. So yeah, it's crazy right now. But just like a couple of just new little things in here. So gotta go over step by step. I don't know why I did like that. We're still going good because mainly just like images and still all the new stuff that came out though. So yeah, whole bunch of brand new stuff, whole bunch of brand new everything. Have everything already on the side for me. So yeah, of course, talk about the big first topic though. Of course, for all the new stuff that came out right here for both these posts. So I do have all the images right here. This is the new frenzy mode, which I have that right here. It's added a new frenzy mode to the ring bonus frenzy. Occurs on all modes except for the time travel for the first image, and then the second one is item box frenzy can only occur outside the team mechanics, the team matches as well. Occurs in all modes except for time trial though. So the first one's for the ring bonus, the second one's for the new ring bonus frenzy, and the second one's for pretty much the also the frenzy that occurs, outside the team box. So this is with it, the ring, this one without it though. So yeah, it's kind of cool there. I got some new stuff here as well for some new patch updates and everything. So I'm going to zoom in right here. Let me read that again. Let me zoom out. So I think it's on screen right here. The budget bonus, the gadget button activates the effect of the item swap gadget for the new item summon gadget during a race. When equipped, an option has been added to the assist. This button to keys other than the default. For example, on PlayStation 5, the button can be assigned to the L1 or L2. The feature is not added to the stream or Epic Game Store versions, so you already allow custom keys to be adjusted. So pretty much custom keys are more just for the items, so you can change up a little bit though. Of course, the auto retail I hate that crap. Festival, it says under this is the new option, auto select retail plate, rental plate, I meant to say. Under festival speeds, under festivals, special rules when a retail plate matches the rule it's provided, the equipped gadget will automatically switch. Turning this option off prevents the gadget plate from switching automatically. This can be set under options, race settings. Navigate to the options, select the race settings to toggle it on and off. So it's right there, of course, for you guys. What's the next one right here? Of course, got some new look like patch updates and stuff like that here. With the version 1.3.1, we aim to expand the traditional variety through gadget customization. So we added adjusted gadgets accordingly. New gadgets enable to place playstyles, which spending held rings as a resource and gaining benefits by intentionally holding no rings. It says we also expand ring gain gadgets to further support those new strategies. In 1.2, Ultimate Charge dominated the meta by letting players constantly gain invincibility. So we shortened the invincibility window. Okay, that's kind of crazy there. So the changes risk making comeback strategies from the low positions too strong, which leads to us to shorten the distribution for the drill item, so it doesn't last as long as it used to be, pretty much. Because I remember the drill being really long, though. Pretty much can you go away almost to first place, just a certain amount of time. People have exited that too. So that was crazy. When I use stuff from higher positions, since climbing up to 4th to 8th place will provided challenging. We strengthen collision boost. So I guess just trying to force other options. It seems like right here, which services as the starting point for tactics that move players up to the rankings by correlating which machines, with other machines. Gadgets will, with familiar effects such as ring thief, spin drift, and are great. Are expended to become more effectively through the adjustment. We will continue to balance adjustments based on the gadget. This is right here, usages, rates, and win rates. Of course, gadget adjustments, the ace plane, the ace pilot kit, the all-rounder kit, and of course, post holder kit increases the duration of the boost. Previously, collision boost gave only a mid I can't even speak today, holy crap. Mobility, I can't even speak right here. Speed, pretty much majority speed boost often fail to result in moving the racer up in position, so we adjusted to make it more effective and taking over other racers. Crash pits now trigger rings having the effect when hit by a ring thief. The ultimate charge handling machine kit reduced the invincibility duration of level 4 boost from 3 seconds to 1.5. Pretty much look like just item adjustments were changed, though. Seems like it most of the time. Ultimate charge was designed as a race focused gadget that skilled players block attacks. However, as a player skilled has improved, it was engagingly far from defensive opportunities that intend making it difficult for other gadgets to complete. This adjustment creates a cleaner open activation, perceiving the original idea of rewarding player skills and defending against attacks while giving others more chances to counter. Acceleration chart character kit remove the mini ring thief from the acceleration character kit. Use a high win rate at the increased customization. People can find a way around this no matter what, though. Options made possible by the new gadgets in 1.3.1. We reduced the number of effects bundled up into the kit. Let me see. Identity. In inventory swap, the gadget's UI will be now gray out when swaps are not possible. What are they like that? The little adjustment changes like that. Item adjustments. The draw item made it easy to jump to first place in the final lap, so the effect duration has shortened. When the player gets in fourth or higher, the speed drop that occurs just before the drill effect ends now happens. Either the special item boxes did not offer much of a competitive edge, so its item lineup appearance rates that have been adjusted. In some cases, item box frenzy made it harder to obtain items, which was a thing though. So yeah, that was a really crazy one too. We adjusted in a box placement and behavior to make it items easier to get. Okay, so cool. Pretty much again, pretty much for this one, the drill has been pretty much nerfed because it was crazy. I remember it lasting a long time, but now when you're like fourth or higher, it pretty much now it's like, okay, we're going to reduce your speed essentially though. So items like they say you can't really swap out a lot because people were doing that too a lot. I do remember that was the thing. People swapping out items, testing out different stuff, going crazy left and right, and now it's been pretty much adjusted to kind of be more of a cool off thing. So that's pretty much what I've got from here so far. And other items have been pretty much readjusted though, so that's a thing right now. Online adjustments, we fixed an issue where the desync caused by the network, which happens a lot though, could unfairly allow other players to steal item boxes, which I did see that too. CPU racers were too likely to be in the lead early in the race, which I see that too. Affects player-to-player interaction, so we decided to reduce the pace right off the start. This does not apply to rival races, just Grand Prix. Okay. Team match adjustments. In team matches, all LCP allies were something to slow down, but put the players at a disadvantage, so we increased their pace. This does not apply to rival races such as those in Grand Prix. So pretty much more of a Grand Prix kind of thing. For like CPUs, the PCs, and everything like that. So, yeah, powerful items has a greater impact than intended in team races, so their dropped rates were reduced. King Boo Boo, King Boo Boo, Boom Boo, in particular, dismantled the benefit of running into the lead outside the final lap, so it drops the rate. It was lowered. Okay, I did see that too. That was a lot too. Pretty much all the stuff like the Boo, the drill, like all that, just they were not holding back with this update though. Super Team Boost made it easy to return to the point to the front. So the duration when far from first place was shortened to increase the advantage of running into the lead. Outside the final lap, the duration of the Super Team Boost when triggered in upper positions was increased. Of course, adjustments. Let me see. Ring item replacement, Impact Village, and Maze and Skyro was enough to risk reward balance. Those have been adjusted and not affected by time travel. Other adjustments, though, is pretty much here saying like the title screen display, expanded the title screen display to accommodate upcoming festivals and Legends competition titles. Upcoming festivals and Legend competitions titles. When playing as Tangle, her tail could sometimes block the camera, which that was a lot too. And observe the view of the course. We adjust the tail movement, so it's no longer. Okay, that's good though, because I did see that a lot too. Her tail was like all over the place though. Epic Games Store version of the game, which now supports direct input controls. Okay, cool. In world badge, festivals, legend competition, lobbies, but play fair points. The fair play points will now decrease the player and intentionally disconnects or closes the application. So yeah, I guess if you're doing whatever, it still goes. So I do like that though. Some little fun stuff in here. So yeah, that's cool. What was the next one? Okay, bug fixes, and then just bigger stuff though. So the jukebox has been updated. There's an issue with it pretty much where certain classic Sonic tracks would disappear from the jukebox after performing specific actions. Updating to 1.3.1 will automatically restore and unlock all the affected tracks. Festivals fixed an issue where the animation did not play correctly during the festival award ceremony when the AI Racers skins, using AI Racer skins, fixed some unintentional designs for having to do titles before and after. So this is before, this is after. So you guys see it's very desaturated. Then here it's more kind of poppy. So that's cool. Just little stuff. Okay, yeah, 2 more pages. And then we have the Warp Ring item and Warp Ring special gadget. When using the Warp Ring item, an issue occur while players could perform major course shortcuts or just several positions at once. That has been fixed in the current version. We'll fix this. The item that can be now used more regularly in offline play and friend matches. However, because of the future course additions and online player behavior, would still cause unexpected issues. The Warp Ring item and the Warp Ring special gadget will not be usable in the World Match Festivals or Legend competition. We should apologize to the players who look forward to using them. They'll be available. You look at the CPU opponents in the race. Okay, that's kind of a little messed up though, but I mean, it's whatever. What else here? Yeah, and the current issues, so it looks like for the world ranking up 1.3.1 when players is the World Match League 1 and Down Protect Reward that does not usually exist. May appear on the rank gauge. This is fixed in the future update. We apologize for the inconvenience and appreciate your patience. So yeah, which I think that was the thing though. I remember that. We're contented to keep the game fun, fair, and enjoyable for everyone who is continuously improving. Thank you for the continued support for Sonic Cross Worlds based off your feedback. So that's cool though. Because that was a thing of the Legends meter though. Because yeah, the Dawn Robin thing was right here, and it was just just the ticket gauge and everything like that was just out of whack in order. So yeah, that was kind of that though. So that's pretty much everything for all the big update stuff though. Did I read this one? I don't think I did. This is all the... I didn't. I skipped that completely. What the heck? Okay. Let me go through it. This won't take that long. For Legends competition, the issue where upgrading animation display before the actual game required rating, time trial, fix an issue where achieving a goal intentionally down to the last 3 digits to the rank target and completely resulted in graded 1 rank lower past the records will be updated on competition, and fix an issue where collision with other players' machines caused an inexpensive slowdown when planned against a wall, and an issue where invisibility durations could appear longer than intended due to the network issues. Why I hate my laptop for this. Did I? I put that already. Issue due to the network issues fixed synchronizing invisibility timing ending. Badges can be okay. I read that already then. The online competition thing. So I read that already. So everyone was getting caught between walls. People were disappearing, flickering in and out, which is a thing. But they look like they fixed that though. I guess like stabilizing more of the invincibility during the end time correctly. So they readjust that though. Machine fix an issue or boost. Type machines sometimes did not bounce correctly. Collision with other machines fix an issue where being hit by an item attack while drifting or jumping caused the machine to float too high, which I remember that too. Frenzy time fixed an issue where frenzy bot ending during an item selection could result in not receiving an item. Fixed issue during frenzy boost where Omachow wrap activating after you were lapped sometimes made others unstable. Courses though, your bond canyon drifting and air tricks sometimes will cause unstable after passing the transition gate. Market Street early split. Slip path on the high caused a dramatic temporarily position drop Crow Town, homing punch, and slice behaved incorrectly near the corner. Yeah, there's a lot of bug fixes. This is probably one of the biggest updates because holy crap, this is crazy. Players could sometimes be launched off the course in the second corner after the area. Jump area, aqua force, odd behavior if taking damage, crossing the first dash ring. Dash ring. Aqua Forest after the third transition. Okay, the machine would transform into the water mode. Minecraft 4 unable to enter the final portal for the third lap or return to the main screen. Which I remember that being, I think the Minecraft World was probably the most glitchiest one. Minecraft World, I got rid of that already. The second one for Minecraft World failure to transform into fight mode in the last section of the track there during the third lap. That's like another one, the BMG being fixed. Played correctly during the third lap if set on the jukebox, and then the same thing for Minecraft World. Okay, this is that twist then. Very weird. Okay. Dragon Road, Dark Eye, Phoenix Flames attacks when the river splits could hit players, even during charge jumps on water, fixed by making it easier to avoid by jumping. Digital Circuit, Digital Circus, following in the endlessly out of bounds of the intersection area in the final part of the course. Additional minor gameplay bugs to fix it. So yeah, this update changed a lot though. Holy crap though. Just mainly this, they're fixing a lot of just minor stuff though. And I don't want the images though. These are pretty much all the new promo images and everything like that though. For like all the decals, so you can buy more decals. You have a Five Guys one, the Sonic Pop vinyls, the Pop vinyl logo, Fogo de Chao. Just other like little kind of icons. We're Five Guys though, but yeah, it's kind of funny. Pretty much all the new update icons and details and all the new look, items right here also in the game as well, though, so those are all there. So, yeah, kind of cool, kind of cool. Yep, all the new items, and then, yeah, pretty much I covered all the cover letter stuff. But yeah, here's all the new stuff, though. So the new 30 decals, we got 5 Shinobi Art of Violence decals, 6 Sonic Funko decals, 2 Pop Funko decals, 6 Five Guys Burger Restaurant decals, 4 Fogo de Chao Brazilian Restaurant decals, 7 Menchie's frozen yogurt decals. But I have that near me though. That's so freaking good. I love frozen yogurt from that. Here's all the new decals and everything like that in the game. So we do have new images for that though. Here's pretty much all the new stuff though. All the new items. I pretty much just went over everything, so don't need to really read over them again. So yeah, go Oma Chow, summon the item box, ring doubler, less than more, ring engine, hype. Ring engine, champion bounty, bounty player. Wow, I don't know why I said it like that. And then we have more images of all the new stuff though, and all the new DLC characters that got revealed too. So yeah, I'll probably be making a separate show on that, talking about them though. So yeah, we got Red, we got Arlie, and then we have Goro. So yeah, they all look really, really good and awesome though. Again, right now they're like fully in the game, but you know, there's available to see and everything. But yeah, it's pretty much all the big update stuff for Sonic Crossroads. So that came out though. Sorry, the video went longer than I expected though, but I did at least want to make a full breakdown since they're doing a lot more Crossroads stuff than I thought I was gonna do. Figure make it into a full video for you guys though. But yeah, it's pretty much all the images, all the new stuff though, and everything. So yeah, looking cool, looking awesome. Oh yeah, Mega Man and Proto Man been added though too. I did not know that. That's cool. That's awesome. I didn't think about that though. So yeah, they're being added at a later date though. So. They are going to be in April, I believe, though, the big main April content. But the free characters are going to be free for everybody, though. But they're going all out for Crossroads, though. They've been keeping it more consistent, updated. Doing really good, though. Pretty much making it almost like a gacha game, essentially, which kind of is at this point for Sonic, though. But hey, I mean, Forces Be Battles, kind of that in a nutshell. But yeah, it's pretty much everything I want to cover, talking about Go, safe, all the new updating info and everything. So yeah, see you guys there, though. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, great off. Welcome again, though. Make sure to stay safe, wash your hands, couple of all of you, going out, on a wear mask. So until paper, if you're really into, go back if you can, go outside, subscribe to Cupium, show my friends in Discord, show if you can wear cards are awesome. We can take up all of this, of course, like, did hate it. But yeah, pretty much everything for the new updates there. So yeah, a lot of bug fixes, probably one of the biggest updates yet. All the bug fixes, all the new decals they added. It is a pretty chunky update though. They weren't going crazy. They were going crazy for it. But I'm happy though. The game being more improved. People are liking it though, and I'm really, really happy it's getting more out there. But hey, see you guys later that weekend though. Peace out.